Oh! I'm playing as Roach. Well, that sucks. I need to play as Roach, apparently. And Roach can't dodge. Or he can't barrel roll. Is it enough for me to get the crap beat out of me?
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the Special Forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va fail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you.
Oh, well.
The horseman ran away, but I'm sure he'll show up again.
Bloody non-humans.
Enough of Yorveth. What's with Laredo and where's Vess?
Laredo's dead. I saved Vess. Barely.
What happened?
Your plan was hardly the most...
A boy, Geralt! A healthy boy!
Whose child is that?
Morals.
Whose?
We found an elf woman Laredo kidnapped almost a year ago. He was the father.
That's Cedric's
I'd never touch a she-elf.
wife.
Enough! We don't have time for that. The ship's waiting.
You racist bastard. Is she going to die in childbirth from her wounds?
Why did you do it? Why?
I think she slit her own wrists.
Don't touch me!
I hate this town.
Prepare the boat. We sail immediately.
What about the kid?
It's not coming with us. And who in this hellhole will take in a half-breed?
Saharim. Take it to Saharim in Lobendon. And make sure to tell him it's Moral's child.
The child might actually be taken care of. Jiggly hair. It's a bittersweet story into chapter 1.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. There, in a region known as Lormark, King Henselt of Kedwen had made camp with his army. King is the key word here, denoting the central figure in my plan to capture the Kingslayer. The special forces of King made the soil lie lightly upon him. Foltest had lost some of their customary enthusiasm, treating us to not one single joke of the how many ways can you skin an elf variety. Which only goes to support my theory that the human mind is capable of producing a finite amount of horror before some manner of reflection springs itself upon it.
So she's saying that you can grow. King Henselt.
It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How How in the world did Glevissig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Deathmold?
Scoff all you want. I speak of magic. The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds. Ah! Power, destruction, annihilation!
Yes, after which Sabrina Glevissig was burned at the stake. And the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass. Still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Deathmold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Eternian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything. To Townsville, can you feel that? Magic still beats strongly in this place. Shivers run down my spine.
Strange.
Interesting.
Glevissig's quadruple sun is a short duration spell. It should have dissipated long ago.
An anomaly, perhaps? Not uncommon. The sheer amount of power she summoned. I doubt she retained complete control.
Stop discussing Sabrina Glevissig, or I promise you that heads will roll.
Sire!
Long live the king!
I am essentially playing the viewpoint of Hensel. Or again, in the other one, I played the viewpoint of the other side of this, well, conflict that we'll be quite intimate with knowing. So Hensel is trying again to capture
Baron Fellat has forever hinted that he would gladly
capture this valley.
Fellat is unparalleled.
The other side is
The other
the kingdom
nobles are
trying to retain it.
panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasant and non-human rebels. They are unprepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demoven's cub, has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Fellat has assured.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
So yes, it's an interesting difference. It's essentially playing out the same story, just peering at it from different viewpoints. Well, at least the major plot points.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edern.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought. To each of us. And the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edern. Of coal and silver mines, numerous factories. The sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
Negotiate. I'll give you half.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command, and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Fellat, they will hate you, but at least this way, you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse, and die. By my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
What say you?
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Fellat.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign. Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Interesting.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Eden sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Dude, shut up.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Eden's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
I got other plans for you.
I find you fetching, girl, and I want you alive. I want you and this country.
You'll need to take Vergen first.
Oh no, you, then Vergen, then the whole of Eden. Grab her!
Oh, this devolved very quickly. Devolved very quickly. Ow. Let's see. Oh man, I don't even know how to... There's so much happened and so much occurred. So, Sasuke is leader of a rebellion. I'm essentially trying to stop her because I want lands. And I beat her. Oh. Wow.
Stop!
Stand still.
Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr, and Melitele!
Oh, sore loser. Very sore loser. That might have awoken something, which was hinted at beforehand. The anomaly. Magic was unleashed here, but in the past. And it looks like it's about to again. But apparently we will find out the rest from Geralt's perspective.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight.
Magic.
Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't
senses the
move.
magic.
Don't even twitch, mutant.
One blade.
Hands where I can see him. Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
Something massive is going to go down. Negotiations went poorly. Plans went awry. Oh. Are those dead people? This spell raised the dead. And Geralt showed up to save the king. Interesting.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
Eternians are here as well.
Interesting. So, the spell that was cast before has reverberated from having the clergyman's face smashed into it. And started it. Raised the dead. Raised people from the dead. Fascinating. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. Well, with that death, I think I'm actually going to end the stream. I've done more than enough. Probably should have ended a little sooner, but nonetheless, it's been wonderful. We finally finished the first chapter and got a very good look into this beginning of the second chapter. And as always, I will definitely see you individuals next week, Saturday at 6 o'clock Central Time. And for any of those that are interested, the archives of these streams shall be posted on YouTube. The link for that is in the description of the Twitch page. And with that, I shall see you next week, I'm hoping. But in a pleasant day. And good night.